Hey there. Imagine having like a super smart robot helper, one that could do your chores, maybe your homework, or even plan your entire summer camp. Well, today we're diving into something kind of similar, but for the world of business. They're called vertical AI agents. Think of them as real-life super helpers changing how companies work, like right now. Our mission for this deep dive: we want to figure out what these amazing AI helpers are, why they're such a really big deal, and see how they're already making work different in 2025.
Yeah, exactly. We'll help you understand how these smart systems are becoming almost like digital coworkers, not just tools you use. And it's all happening today.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Vertical AI agents, these aren't just simple apps or those chatbots you sometimes see online, right?
No, definitely not. They're way more sophisticated. Think of them as intelligent computer programs that can handle, lots of steps in a specific job all by themselves, almost like having a super fast, tireless digital employee working for you.
A digital employee.
Right. Yeah. And what's really fascinating here is they're kind of like software and the person doing the job all rolled into one product. They get trained for really specific tasks like helping customers out or, say, finding new people to join a team.
That makes sense. So, okay, why are they such a huge deal, like right now? Is it just about being faster, or is there something more going on?
Oh, it's much bigger than just speed.
Yeah.
It really gets down to the basic money stuff in a business. See, companies spend way more money on people's salaries than they do on software, like usually 10 times more.
10 times? Wow.
Yeah, and this is where it gets really interesting. These AI agents can take over those jobs, those tasks that cost so much in salaries. So because the people cost is 10 times higher than the software cost, these agents can be 10 times more valuable than just selling regular software. They're essentially replacing payroll for certain jobs.
Got it. So they're not just making things a bit better, they're really changing the whole cost equation. How did they get smart enough to actually do that?
Exactly. Because they've gotten so much better lately, they can reason things out better, remember past conversations like remembering what you like. They sound incredibly human now, and they understand all sorts of information.
Like what kind of information?
Well, words, sounds, pictures, even numbers and spreadsheets, all of it. It's this huge leap in understanding and capability that lets them do these complex multi-step jobs that only people used to do. That's where that amazing 10x value comes from.
Okay, that is a big leap. So where are we actually seeing them work? Can you give us some real-world examples?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Big companies are already using them quite a bit.
Like who?
Well, take Zepto, for example. They handle, get this, over 50,000 customer support tickets every single day using AI.
50,000 a day.
And that AI system replaced a team of about 1,500 people.
Wow, that's staggering.
It is. And banks like Chase and Capital One, they're using AI voice agents for things like calls about car loans. It's cut down their call center staff by like 40%.
Okay, so it's happening in customer service, definitely. What else?
It's popping up in other places too. Rippling, for instance, uses AI agents to help HR managers. Things like welcoming new employees, onboarding tasks. It means one person can now oversee like over 1,000 employees.
1,000? That's like giving them superpowers.
Pretty much, like a super assistant who works 24/7. And it's getting easier for companies too. There are platforms now like VectorShift that let businesses build their own AI helpers pretty easily without needing complex coding skills.
Interesting. So what kinds of jobs specifically are they taking on? We mentioned customer support, HR.
Right, they're doing quality assurance testing, QA, making sure games or apps work perfectly. There's a company, MCH, that apparently doesn't need QA teams anymore because the AI does it.
No QA team at all.
That's what they say. And we're seeing AI helping with Priora is one company there, and more customer support tools like PowerHelp and GIKML. I heard one tech CEO say they just stopped hiring QA engineers. The AI is faster, cheaper, and, well, it never needs a coffee break or sleeps.
Ha.
Even in education, Khan Academy has an AI tutor called Khanmigo helping students learn.
Okay, but it can't be all perfect, can it? There must be some, I don't know, downsides or things to watch out for.
Oh, for sure. I mean, AI still makes mistakes sometimes, little glitches, and there are really big conversations happening about the rules for using AI, especially around fairness, bias, and of course the impact on jobs. Those are serious things to consider.
Yeah, absolutely.
But stepping back, the big picture trend seems to be that companies in the future might become incredibly successful with maybe only a few human employees.
Really? Just a handful.
Potentially. because the AI could handle most of the actual work. Imagine like a future unicorn company, valued over $1 billion, but it only has maybe 10 people working there, making $100 million in revenue.
That's a wild thought.
It is. So wrapping up, what does this all point to? That idea we mentioned about AI agents being potentially 10 times bigger than traditional software? It's not just some far-off guess. It feels more like a roadmap that's already being followed.
Yeah, it's like old software replaced stacks of paper, right? But these vertical AI agents seem to be changing how work actually gets done by taking over tasks people used to do.
Exactly. It's a fundamental shift. And that brings up a really interesting question for you listening right now. How do you think these super smart AI helpers might change the world you live in? Or maybe even the kinds of jobs your family does, or that you might do someday?
Definitely something fun and maybe a little mind-bending to think about. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.